All right, man. It is sure nice to be building models in my clean model room. Man, I am so happy. Yeah. Hey, my fellow model car builders, how y'all doing? Got the room clean, and I'm working on models. I am so happy, and I'm so glad you guys inspired me to do it. I do give it all the credit to you. I'll give a little credit to me. I'll give half the credit to. I'm going to give most of the credit to me. I'll give you guys some credit. How's that sound? Thanks a lot, man. This is awesome. It's like a dream come true. I finally got my model room all nice. I got to show you this place. It's neat. It's really fun. This is, I tell you what, I'm ecstatic. I think I'm going to go down to Andy's and go buy another model right now. Why don't you guys come with me? Let's go. This is... No! It was just a dream. Yeah, that was a nice dream. But I'm going to make that dream a reality right now. First thing, all these kits that are kind of scattered all over the floor. Some of them are parts kits. I'm just going to put them off the side into a box. I'm going to go through them and just part them out. I've got drawer space underneath here that I have is basically some of my parts boxes. I have more boxes up here that are categorized engine parts and interior parts and all that. That will do later. But these other kits, the overflow kits, I've got some shelving I put up in my hallway. And I wanted to put them out there. It's a nice display of model kits. Something really cool to see as you're coming down the hallway going into the model room. And a part of this hobby that I've always really enjoyed, and whenever I looked at other modelers that were into it a long time before I was, so they had all these kits built up, I'd go in their model rooms and I'd see all these cool kits and old kits. And I just thought that was a part of the hobby that, it's like we call it box art. So it's art to me. And it's neat to display it. So I like to put all my models in categories, like I have my GM cars, Chevelles, Camaros all over on that wall over there. Over on that wall I have my Fords with my Mustangs, my Galaxies and Thunderbirds, and then I have my Mopars with my satellites and my Dusters and everything. And then I have drag race, I've got circle track, and then I have my really old kits that are got that neat box art from, the 60s and the 70s that you kind of want to display. I bought everything to build, but until I get to it, I like to show it. Again, that's a part of the hobby that I really enjoy. I enjoy looking at it, so I figured I'd rather cover my walls with kits because I enjoy looking at it. And I know where my stuff is. When I want a Camaro part, I know where my Camaros are. I know where my Mustangs are, my race cars. Now, I'll bring that out into the hallway again. If it's nice and neat to me, again, box art, it's like having a nice piece of art on the wall. It's what we're into, right? We enjoy cars and we enjoy models. So the box art is a part of the enjoyment. Isn't that what you go to the hobby shop for? You always did. You'd stand there till you decide on the kit that you finally want to get. Or like me, I'll wait till later. I should get that. But not right now. I'll get that one. Oh, yeah, some other time. So I'm not going to get this right now, but not right now. But not right now. Well, not right now. That's how I perceive what a model room would look like. and what my model rooms always looked like, and that's how I enjoy them. So let's get going on this. We'll get these other kits out there. We'll get this all finally straightened up, and then we're going to start doing some model building. So let's get going on this. Alright, so some of these kits, I think I'll just start taking them out to the hallway. Get them right out of the way. That way I can walk around here and sort through things. It's an old one, it's going to stay in here. I think there's like a couple of Plymouths in here. Now, as I'm going through this, I'm finding just bags of parts and stuff, but check this out. A while ago, one of my runs to Andy's, I find things I didn't realize I bought. Tamiya Microfit Strong. This stuff is the best for getting decals nice and soft. So I bought some a while ago and haven't used it. I didn't even realize I had it. Got some paint in here that later on I'm going to show you how to use. I got some Tamiya Clear. Got some Ming dry streaking grind. This is all like weathering stuff. This company called Ming. This stuff, if you want to do a weathered car, it's the best stuff to use. And I'll be showing you that later. But here's the thing, I didn't even realize I bought this stuff. And I just threw it in here. It's all ridiculous. So that's going to go over here. And wow, I'm finding things I didn't even realize I had. So we'll just keep motoring through this. Oh wow, cool. Check this out. This is the Hearst Hemi underglass that they reissued, gosh, probably 12, 14 years ago. A company called Model King. You guys remember that? And there was some kind of contest online, or sending a picture of yourself, so they put you in the crowd. And right here where I have this little red dot, I sent a picture of my daughter, so she got on the box art. I thought it was cool. I like it, so I kept a nice sealed one for that. And something neat to have, I guess. Cool RC car I gotta fix. Good place. Garage. The wheel for the RC car I gotta fix. Posters. Why don't I throw them away? Because there's cool posters in here. I might want to put them up. I got no wall to put them up, but I got the posters. Oh. Thing is when you have this kind of problem, you get a little overwhelmed. Like I'm starting to get a little verklempt here with this. And it's just so much. I don't know. Just gotta keep on going. I gotta make this room right. You know, I gotta get back into model building, or what's the point, right? Might as well just get rid of everything. Well, I got some of it cleared out, but I forgot. I've got like a box here that's full of videos and not even model related stuff. I used to have a TV and a VCR in my model room, so I had a lot of VHSs of you know, really cool stuff. Like, you know, it was inspirational to watch while you're building models. You always enjoy watching car stuff. But I don't have that VCR anymore, and I pretty much use DVDs or do digital. Everything's on there, so I'm not going to watch these. But I did find it. Check this out. Wow, this is pretty cool. Compartment job, dealy job thing. That can be useful. I'll keep that. You know what? It's cracked. I'm throwing it away. Sometimes you just gotta let stuff go. you got so much junk, you got to get it out of the way. So I'm throwing this away. I found it's some kind of foam that you can carve. I'll find a place for it over in the parts area. Some books. I can find home for that stuff. Mainly getting the models out of the way. And we are making some progress. I actually got a big hole made. There was a big box there full of a lot of junk, and I was able to condense a lot of my VHSs into one of the boxes. I still got a couple more VHSs there. I'll find a box to put those in and have to store them away. I don't want to get rid of them. I'd like to make them into DVDs one of these days, but that might be, I might just get rid of them. Well, here we are in the hallway. I'm just putting these here right now, but I got my 2 shelves here. Started already putting some models up, so I'm going to get these models all organized on here. So as you can see, I've got a bunch of models out here. I still have a lot of space, so I'm going to probably be coming across more models that can come out here as I reorganize in there. This has been good for the kind of the overflow. Some of these kits out here have some bad boxes that kind of stick out and look crappy. I think I'll maybe trade around. I'll find something else to bring out here because I want it, of course, to look a little nicer because it's in the hallway. But this is my reserve, and this is probably when I buy a new kit, will probably end up being out here, or something will come out from there and come here. So this is basically my overflow, and it frees up some room, so it's getting better. So I would say another step forward. So under my workbench, I have 6 drawers set up that are basically parts boxes. I keep mostly big items in here, but this first one here, this is all NASCAR kits. And I keep every part from all the NASCAR kits here. And in here we have just like chassis plates, frames. I keep bodies here. And then there's just miscellaneous stuff here. This has just got some bag kits I keep in here, and just different bag kits, and then just miscellaneous parts down in here. So I'm going to take a lot of the parts that I have in different various boxes. You can see right here. I've got a whole bunch of these now that I've got a lot of the full kits put away. So I'm going to start putting things in the correct category of boxes, get them off the floor and out of the way. Like here we go. We got, there's a chassis, a couple of chassis here. Bodies, chassis, body. And when you're doing reorganizing of your model room, or first time setting up when you get moved into a place like me and have all your stuff spread around, you start to find some cool stuff. Now, this is just an ordinary case I found. I don't even remember what was in it. I don't care. I'm going to throw it away. But before I throw it away, I found this packing material here, this foam. Now, if you have any of this, hold on to this, and in a later video I'm going to show you what you can do with this stuff. This is really, really good for sponge painting, weathering on vehicles that are looking rusted and paint chipped, and I'll show you later on how to use this. So if you have any of this, hold on to it, and when we get to that video on doing rust and weathering detail, I'll show you how to use this. So keep that in mind. Hold on to stuff like this. So basically I'm going to just be going through all the parts I have laying around here, get them all in their respective parts boxes, and we're going to move along. Okay, this is great. We're in the home stretch. This place is almost done, but I want to show you something really cool. Little tip for you guys. This is my little tuck away closet. That's really not what I want to show you. What I want to show you is what I did with the door. Now, if you do a lot of scratch building, and I know you got a lot of evergreen strips, this is what I did with mine to keep it all organized, and when I need some, I go to it. So I took a pegboard. This door is a little tough to close because I got like kind of shag carpet almost. But as you can see, I got it all organized by the numerical numbers of the evergreen part numbers, and it's all the major sizes and shapes that I use. So I keep them all nice and organized right here. I put them up just like they are at the hobby shop. I just do a little slice and I can pick what I need out. And of course at my workbench I have a container that I hold the sticks that I've cut onto. But other than that, all the fresh stuff I keep right here. It's out of the way. I took some pegboard and I took wire coat hangers. I didn't hit the kids with it. And I just kind of wrapped it around like a hook to hold it. So there it is. That's where I keep my evergreen. And so I got another part of my model room all organized and finished. This is the bookshelf and workbench that is alongside my main workbench. And this is where I keep, reference materials and just little odds and ends parts and buffing supplies, paints, my tools, my smaller categorized parts boxes, and down here a little Lazy Susan type thing with all my tools on it. And then this right here, I mentioned this before when everything was buried. That is a jig. I'll show you guys in another video how that's used. It's really great for scratch building frames. And of course, I've got a little Dremel drill press. And just just to help me out with all my day-to-day life building models. Glad I'd like to hopefully get a day-to-day life of building models again. And I want to show you a closer look of my cigar boxes I have that everything is all categorized, chassis and engine parts, battery, interior parts, wheels. Just a way to keep things separate and easy to find when I need a set of wheels. Pull that out, got all that. This top shelf's where I'm keeping like some resin bodies and stuff I have, kits and just some reference materials and books I like to have on hand that has some good reference stuff on race cars and other things. And I got pieces and parts separated, categorized. Sometimes it makes it helpful to find stuff quick. When I find something that might be multi-piece that I want to keep together, that's what I'll put into these little drawers. And in this drawer, this is where I keep all my paints. Got them separated by metallizers or my flats, my glosses, everything like that. I keep that all in there. This is where I keep all the sandpaper. There's basically some building supplies in here and some different odds and ends that I might need. Some tools. And the bottom drawer here. And you never know what you find. A mini-me. You got to keep a mini-me on you at all times. You never know when you need a mini-me.
Don't blow their doors off, Stroker. Come up with anything more original than that. That's what we always say.
Oh, hey, I love this movie. Yeah, well, as you can see, I discovered I do have an old VCR DVD player, so I can play all those tapes that I found earlier. That's cool, but yeah, one of my favorite racing movies I like to put on when I'm building models. But I just got this all set up and just testing it out, and I got to stop watching this. I'll blow off the rest of the day cleaning this room up and watch that. So what we're on next is the model bench, the workspace. So it's piled, but I'm basically going to go through, shove all the little bits and pieces I got in here into a box, like I said earlier. Just go through it some other time, and we'll have this place pretty well wrapped up. That's what my goal is, man. I want to do some building now. I'm getting amped, getting this set up, everything I showed you, all my tools, everything set up. Man, I'm ready to start doing some model building now. I miss it. It's been like a little over a year. I'm ready to start going. So let's get working on it. When I was doing the rest of the cleaning, I kind of threw some stuff up on here. Some things that, I don't know, I got old collectibles. I'm going to probably hang these up on the wall. I got like old racing rule books and stuff. I usually keep them just over here. I'm kind of fanatical about that when I'm building race card builds, because I kind of like the look of the rule books, and it's just something I enjoy about model building, is I like to get them as accurate as possible. I've got this neat little device here, if you can see. Got little alligator clips. You can basically put parts on there and paint. There's a little magnet right there, magnifying glass if you need it. So I keep this bolted right to the table right there for whenever I need to use it. Oh yeah, oh, and I got some great news. So the last time that, remember this? I found it in the part 1, my micrometer case that didn't have a micrometer. Well, found my micrometer. Ooh, so now I can put it away in its case, and I've got a tool drawer to keep it in. So basically, that's really what I'm going to do. Is I just got tedious little putting things up into my bins here that are different detail supplies or parts and stuff I keep up here for quick grabbing, you know, when I need it. Tools. So I'm going to go through this and get it all put away. No need for you to watch it. So just like that for YouTube world, it's going to be clean. Hey, I'm all done. I want you to see it. Come on in. This is what a model room should be. I am happy. It was a lot of work. Thank you for being here with me. And, wow, what can I say? Let's start building some model cars, huh? This is great. Well, let me show you around real quick before we sign off. And then you guys can get the heck out of here and go build your own models. And I hope I inspired you. If you've been going through what I've been going through, where your model room is just a wreck and you get in there and you're so overwhelmed, finally, maybe this just gets you to jump in and do it, just like I finally did. I have to say that it was you guys that inspired me to get my gear going and get it done. So I'm really happy. So let's show it to you. As you can see, I got my office chair in here now, and oh, all the room to build. And in this area, I still got some stuff, you know, a little tweaking here and there. I'm going to put some pictures on the wall there and some of the stuff that's on the corner of the table there. That right there, I keep there. That's my decal box at the bottom, and the circular box. It's got all my tires. I like to keep it near me, looking for the right decal or the right tires for a project I'm doing. I'm just thrilled. And I can get to everything, and you see everything's all in nice and neat order, the way a model room should be. Well, this is it. I'm ready to start doing some model building. Got my room ready. I tell you, this is just really joyful. I'm so happy. Should have done it a year ago. I probably would be in such better moods because I've been building models. It really, wow, you know, you'd think it was Christmas. Hey, it is. Merry Christmas to me. This is my gift to me. And I hope it's a gift to you guys too. I hope you enjoy taking these travels with me and getting this place set. You know, I've been kind of hemming and hawing about it since you started watching me. So now from here on forward, we're really going to start doing some model stuff. I got tons of things to show you and go over and talk about, and we're going to have a good time. And hey, I got to say something though. My old lamp, it still worked. Hey Dennis, boss, you remember this one. I got this like 25 years ago when I lived in Virginia, and it's still burning strong. And the thing was like from the 60s. Everything worked out great. This is awesome. I'm just excited. Thanks a lot for coming. Let's keep on building those models. You know I'm going to be. So this is me, Lucas C. Thanks for watching. Hit that like button and subscribe. And we will have more model car content coming your way. I promise. For real this time. I'm sorry I missed last week. But I'm not going to let that happen anymore. I promise. Please, you know, subscribe, like, and watch the other videos. All this. Yeah. We'll see you next week. Later.